Hello and welcome to That Canon Guy's Review. Today we will be reviewing the Olympus Camedia E-10 4-megapixel professional SLR camera. Let's look at the body of the camera. On the front you have the flash unit with the Olympus logo, the white balance select button, the autofocus sensor, autofocus select beam with the remote sensor built in, shutter button, battery grip, as well as the lens, which the lens is an Olympus autofocus zoom 9 to 36mm f2 to 2.4. It's a multi-coated lens, has a 62mm filter size. Then also more on the lens here. Zoom out here, just a minute. Has the focusing ring, which is a loose focusing ring. You can either have auto or manual focus, and also the zoom ring, which is a 4x optical zoom. Pretty useful. It's a very versatile zoom. Then moving on to the side of the camera, we have the Camedia E-10 4.0 megapixel logo, as well as the 4x zoom ED lens, plus minus, which is the exposure compensation, manual focus autofocus selector, it's the remote input, flash button, pops up the flash, macro button, PC sync port, DC output, as well as here's the white balance selection button or exposure selection button, drive mode button. Then if you open up this port here, you have the video out as well as the USB. Turn you on to the back of the camera, have the viewfinder and the LCD screen, as well as the on and off for the viewfinder. It puts a shade on or off over there. You have the diopter control on the back of the viewfinder here, to adjust the diopter of the viewfinder. You have the switch on the side, which when you push it, the screen pops out. You can put it up or down like that, and then you can push it back in. You just flick that switch back on. And on the bottom here, you have the info, the lock button, and the delete button, as well as the zoom and autofocus point selector wheel there, as well as the live view, menu, and the 4 selection buttons, and the OK button, as well as the AEL button. And then if you flick this switch right here, when you're on this side of the camera, it pops open the compact flash card and smart media port. It has a dual memory card format, which you can use either two of those two. I have a SanDisk 2GB Extreme 3 compact flash card, as well as a SanDisk 128MB smart media card in here. Smart meters are becoming hard to find, so good luck finding one of those, but they're pretty old technology. And if you look up at the top of the camera here, you have your little thumb wheel, the button to take the picture, white balance button, picture quality and flash buttons, as well as the hot shoe, smart meter compact flash switch, then the light button to light up this LCD here, and then you have your mode selection dial and the on-off switch. And if you go on to the bottom of the camera here, you have your battery compartment, which right now it takes, I'm using Energizer Ultimate Lithium batteries in there. But you can also use standard alkaline batteries, rechargeable batteries, and two CRV3 rechargeable or lithium batteries. You have your speaker, the tripod socket, as well as the serial number and info on the camera there. Now let's turn on the camera. See what kind of menus and stuff it has. Turn on the camera, it'll go into its little turn on sequence here. It's reading the memory card and everything. Okay, it's turned on. There's the little LCD screen here. I'll try to zoom in and get it clear and whatever. Let's see. There you go. You have 723 pictures on a 2GB compact flash card on no flash and super high quality. And also you can turn on the little light. Just turned on a green little light. It'll automatically turn off. And we could switch to the LCD, which you press that button to turn on. That should turn it on there. Alright, LCD is on. If you press that, you can go into the menus. First is the card setup, which you have format and delete all on the card. The ISO, which you have either auto, 80, between 80 and 310 ISO. Bracketing. You have all these different bracketing modes, flash exposure compensation, you have quality, compression, type of format there, you can have TIFF, also the standard JPEG, and all that. You have interval time, camera sounds, beep on or off. I must have pressed the button there. You have record view, sleep, and then you're back to card setup. It's all of that. And then also with the playback mode, you just switch it on the dial here to all the different modes. Overall, I found this camera is a very good performer. Though old, it still works very well. It's a pretty nice camera. You can see through the viewfinder there. It's focusing real well on there. You can see through the viewfinder it has a whole entire thing like an SLR. It actually is called a official single lens reflex camera, which I found curious because I've always thought they had the interchangeable lenses. This one doesn't. This one actually has a fixed 4x zoom lens. And you can also get external lenses for it, which I have right here. We have the Camedia Tele Extension Lens Pro, E-10 14B, which just screws on here and gives you an extra 1.6x zoom on here. Screw that on there. It's a pretty big, heavy, tough duty lens. It's definitely not going to break or anything. It's pretty beefy. You can also get the wide-angle lens, the WCON-33B, or 08B actually, 33B. It's a really big, wide lens there. Get really good fisheyes with this. I'll have some sample pictures after the video that you can look at. And also, there's like the optional lens hood LH1, which fits on there. Just a nice flourish petal lens hood. And then there is the electronic flash FL40, which is optimized for this camera. It'll sync along with the zoom and everything with the camera. It's right there. And just to show you what that does here, I can turn that on, turn that on. If you zoom into that there, it's syncing with the... Oh, look at this. If I zoom this here, this should... Yep, this is syncing up. Hear that? That's it zooming. So the flashy it zooms along with the camera. It's very useful. It's really good to get the flashy along the camera because it works seamlessly with it. It's optimized for it. And that's all the accessories I have for this camera. So, pretty much this wraps up the review of the Olympus Camedia E-10. If you like this video, please hit the like button below, as well as subscribe or leave a comment if you have any suggestions or comments on the camera or questions. Again, thanks for watching.